guys, welcome to another Shaw video wetsuit review. Today we're going to be looking at the O'Neill Blueprint suit and the O'Neill Blueprint Wind version, which is designed for kitesurfing. Now these suits are O'Neill's best effort at creating the highest performance sustainable wetsuit. Now wetsuit sustainability and what that's all about is a very difficult subject to talk about. Obviously these are predominantly based from oil-based products, etc., but you can look into that yourself and make your own minds up of what that is. I'm just here to tell you about the suit, what's great about it and who it's suitable for. Now the Blueprint is really O'Neill's best effort at tracking everything at it. So if you're looking at a Psychotech or a Hyperfreak Fire or anything like that, the Blueprint has it all basically. So this is as warm as O'Neill can pretty much make a suit and as flexible for that warmth. So best way to think about it is like Hyperfreak Fire is very flexible and warm. Psychotech is a really good mix between warmth and flexibility. And then this is sort of taking the Psychotech on another level and giving you that flexibility and warmth and just basically everything. So starting at the top of the suit, it uses O'Neill's TB4X neoprene. So this is what you see on the Hyperfreak, and it's the material that has the sort of lines running through it. You'll see it across quite a lot of the O'Neill range, and it's the most flexible neoprene they can produce. It's unbelievable when you put it on, and it's one of those materials that you really need to try it to understand. In short terms, how it works is, if you think of neoprene as sort of a three-layer cake, you have your nylon top layer, you have your rubber in the middle, and then you have your internal lining. Now what O'Neill have done is the rubber obviously can flex to any length and any stretch, but it's the top and the bottom layer that keep it really rigid and stop it flexing. With the TBX neoprene, O'Neill removed some of that nylon content and stitched it in a way that was sort of much more stretchy in one way than the other. So that gives you like arms that can literally, this is a 5'4" suit and it feels like a 3'2", which feels fantastic when you've got it on, because that's where you need that warmth, I suppose, and that flexibility is that in that top area of the suit. So, chest up, that's where you need that flexibility. The rest of the suit uses O'Neill's TB4 neoprene, and it uses the air insulated version. So this gives you the extra warmth that we're talking about. So the air bubbles, if you look at the suit in detail, you'll see the little air bubbles that run basically from the top of the chest to the top of the knees. And now this material uses air, so literal air bubbles in the material that get hot when you get hot, so that air keeps that insulation and keeps you warm in the suit. If you think about a duvet, that's how that works. It's got full of air and feathers. It's the same thing here. These air bubbles keep you warm, and it's the best insulator out there. It's better than any neoprene, it's better than anything else. So using that material throughout the suit gives you as warm as possible. It's expensive, so that's why this suit has it at the top end, and the other suits don't have as much of it, because it really does give you that extra level of warmth running through the suit. The next thing about a suit to keep you warm is the lining. So if you think you've got the outside, you've got your air insulated neoprene, you've got your TBX in the top to give you that stretch. Now the lining is the next bit that keeps you nice and warm. And within the Blueprint series of suits, they're using the brand new Technobutter 4 lining. Now this material is all new for 2022 onwards, and you can make it out by the black lines that run through the inside of the suit. Idea here is that with a good lining, you want the water to get in and then actually drain away from your skin. So you don't want it sitting on you. If you've got puddles of water sitting on you, that's going to get you cold. So this material, this sort of slightly fluffy, low pile material, allows that water to drain away. Now in Technobutter 4, they've included graphene in that as well. So graphene is one of these new wonder materials. The idea behind it and the science, and there is real science behind this as well, is that it allows you to retain the heat. So the graphene actually holds the heat when it's woven into that nylon, and it also reflects the heat back onto you. So the hotter you get, the warmer the suit should get, the warmer you should continue being. Now there's a lot of science about it, you can go Google it yourselves, but it's certainly great to see these new wonder materials coming through into suit design. And I think graphene is one of those ones that has scientifically been proven to work. So you're going to see it across more and more suits, but this is like at the cutting edge right now. In the Blueprint, which makes it brand new, they're sort of pushing the edge for O'Neill, they actually include this material into the arms. So you've actually got that warming Technobutter 4 linings, fire lining, furnace lining into the arms. They don't usually do this because you actually lose a bit of flexibility when you start putting this material in, but because of on the outside we're using that TBX neoprene I was talking about earlier, O'Neill feel that on this suit they can justify including that Technobutter firewall in the arms, and it's something that we've not seen before from O'Neill, and certainly if you're looking for the warmest possible suit, this is the place you need to be looking. Now the seams, so the second most important part of a wetsuit is the seams, stop the water getting in. This one uses a GBS seam, so industry standard, super strong, with a techno butter lining on the inside. So you can see here all of the blue material that runs on the inside of the suit. That's the bit that stops that water getting in. So any water that can get through those tiny pinprick holes, it hits this and gets blocked straight away and keeps you nice and warm. Now the suit comes in two different variations. You've got the Blueprint sort of standard, I suppose we'll call it, which is designed for your surfing or any sort of water sport itself, or they do a sort of windsurf and kitesurf specific version. Now the difference there is on the front of the suit you have a single line material that runs through the whole of the suit, so that keeps the wind off and keeps you nice and warm. And it also has at the bottom ankle straps that sort of allow you to keep that water in, and so you don't get elephant legs, and it has little drainage holes as well. So really, if you're looking for the ultimate in warm kite surfing wetsuit or windsurfing wetsuit, certainly the Blueprint wind version is definitely the one to look at. Now this does sit at the very, very, very top of O'Neill's sort of pyramid. It is a hero suit. It is the best they can produce. It is the most sustainable performance wetsuit on the market, they claim. You know, it really is the top of the tree in terms of technology. So yeah, if you're looking at one of these, it's fantastic. You know, you're getting that great O'Neill warranty, that great O'Neill fit, and everything they can basically throw at a wetsuit at the moment. This is the pinnacle of wetsuit technology at the moment. Now, fit is very important, and when you're spending this sort of level of money, you need to make sure you get the right fit. So on shore.co.uk, we do have size fit videos and size guides on every suit. So watch the video about the size fit, make sure you're getting the right fit. I think we could probably have a link up to that and somewhere on the description, and also use the size guides. Now, if you do have any trouble, just give us an email, give us a call. Like, we're here to help. We fit wetsuits to thousands of people every month, and making sure that you get the right fit, especially at this sort of price range, is very, very important. The best thing you could do is come down to our store. You know, we have a physical shop based down on the beach near Chichester, and you can actually come down, try on the suit, make sure you get fitted correctly. But if you can't do that, as I said, get in contact, watch the videos, make sure you get the right fitting suit. And I suppose that's really about it for the suit. If you do need any more help, do drop us an email. If you are watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. And yeah, that is the O'Neill Blueprint range of wetsuits available here now at Shore.